Thanks a lot. We're joined right now by ABC2 News General Manager Bill Hooper and the Vehicles for Change President, Mr. Martin Schwartz, talking about a great program servicing Maryland, Virginia, and the District of Columbia now for more than a decade. Guys, thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank you.
Okay, Vehicles for Change. A lot of people have heard about charitable organizations where they can donate a car and it will go toward a family in need. This is the premise of how your organization works, correct?
It is. Actually, we're the only program in Maryland and Virginia where you can donate your car and it will actually go to a family. So that's kind of the difference between donating to Vehicles for Change and donating to any other organization in the area, is that we actually take the car and repair it and identify a family who needs a car to get to and from employment to escape poverty.
Now, this has been around since 1999, and when you first became involved with this, that was the purpose. This was a targeted focus where this was something you realized families in need, they needed a car.
Absolutely. I mean, if you look at our region, even in the city of Baltimore, our public transportation cannot get everybody to and from employment, particularly the low-income families. Public transportation is pretty much set up to bring people from the suburbs into the city in the morning and opposite. Well, most of the entry-level positions are not in Baltimore City. They're in the counties, and so it's very difficult for folks without a vehicle to really maintain any kind of substantial employment without an automobile.
So when someone wants to make a donation and give a car to Vehicles for Change, you take the whole spectrum. You take those that are drivable right now and then those who you may have to come pick up.
We do. We'll take anything, you know, as long as we can tow it away, we'll take it, because the older cars that aren't in very good condition, we sell those vehicles outright and we use that money to prepare the other cars. So 100% of that money still comes back into the program.
So no part of the car cannot go unused?
Correct.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right, now from the donor's perspective, the tax credit, there is a benefit for them to make these donations too, isn't there?
There is. Actually, fortunately, when they changed the tax law in '05, they actually made it better to donate a car to Vehicles for Change, because if your car actually goes to a low-income family, that donor can deduct the fair market value. Everybody else sells the car at auction, so if the car goes to auction, it's only about selling for about half of what the fair market value is. So our donors get almost twice the value of the deduction if their car is in good enough condition to go to a low-income family.
And as I said, we're joined by ABC2 News General Manager Bill Hooper. You, Mr. Hooper, have something you would like to say and present to Mr. Schwartz today.
Well, you know, we have lots of vehicles here at Channel 2, and we run very hard during the day, and so eventually we got to replace those vehicles. So we had some new vehicles that we bought this year, and we're going to retire a couple, and so we wanted to support your mission, so we have a car out back for you.
Outstanding.
That we will donate to you, and we're happy to support you.
Thank you very much. This is a great partnership, and we're really pleased to be with Channel 2 and the things that they've done for us in the past, and look forward to a long partnership with them in the future.
And for viewers at home who may see these as cars, you guys see these as opportunities. Is there a story that maybe sticks out with you in this holiday season that you could share with our viewers that could impact their decision to give?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we had one family, a mom who was in a domestic violence shelter who had 2 young children, got a car from us about 3 years ago, and last year about this time she actually donated her car back. She had some accounting training in her background. She got a car. She was able to get a better job. She was making $40,000 a year. She went and got a minivan. Her kids were playing soccer, and she gave the car back and said she wanted this car to serve its magic on another family. And so, you know, it's not just about getting to work. It's about getting kids to sports and getting kids to school. It makes a world of difference.
Real quickly, a website where we can find out more about your organization.
Vehiclesforchange.org. It's easy to remember.
Mr. Schwartz, thank you for the time. Mr. Hooper.
Thank you.
Always. I guess I'll see you in a couple minutes.
Yes.
This will be on our website, abc2news.com. Coming up in just a bit, Cherie.
All right, thanks, Charlie.